In this episode, damn, that's hot. All right, so we got 1,000 feet of road built since the other day. Today, we're gonna start burning piles. Since we got almost 2 inches of rain last night, we're gonna go ahead and start burning some of the piles. Now, we're not gonna burn all the piles because it's still kind of dry out here to the point we don't want to burn next to those tree lines. These couple piles, if they would get into these trees, it can only burn probably a half acre. The piles on the back, the big line piles, those are gonna get really big, really hot. And if we burn those and they get into those trees, we'll burn the whole county down. We're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna burn the whole county down. We're just gonna burn a few select piles that we need to continue clearing. It might be a little bit hard to start because these trees are so wet, but if we can get in and get them hot, they'll take off and they'll burn like crazy. So that's what we're gonna do. Put that back from the burn.
Six and a half hours later.
Might take a long time to start. This might be harder than I thought it was gonna be. I've always found that if you're having trouble starting a fire, you walk away from it and it'll go. If I can start the fire from the bottom, it'll take up the whole tree. If I start at the top, it'll just burn out like that one's doing over there. Maybe if I start like back into here someplace, I don't know. It's not science. I'm using more diesel too. All right, let's give that a try. It scares me for some reason. Woo! Hot. Not spreading very well. I want it to spread out more, just kind of all staying right in the little area. This is where a little wind would actually really help here. It'd help move that fire across, but it's just very calm out here right now. Let's see what that one does. We'll go start the next pile or try to restart that one of the two. You know what? I'm gonna go get the Traco, pile this one better. That one's burning nice. There we go. Smelling ash. You got ash all over your head. That crackling you hear is water. You hear that crackle? Get closer to the action. If it gets really hot, it'll burn, but if it's just a little fire, it'll go out right away because it's too much moisture. Let's go get more diesel. A little bit of gas for a little bit of pepper. It'll add a little kick to it. Hot tomatillo on your taco. Pepper. Woo, you know me. Ooh. Don't try this at home, kids. Only for professionals. Staying alive, just sitting here, trying to start a fire in the cold. Cameraman loves it. This is going to be the most interesting video I think we have yet. Just sitting in the way. Oh, I mean, you guys will see it sped up. Like, you guys will see all the highlights, but for the most part, this sucks. Originally, when I came out and did these piles, they weren't in a big grouping like they are now, because if you get big piles like this is pretty small and the heat is pretty hot all the way out to here. If you make super big piles, what happens is that heat gets so far out, it'll actually singe these trees and these oaks, and it'll kill these oaks. This is almost too close. You can see where it's kind of starting to singe, but if you get really big piles, you can't control them. This one's burning a lot bigger than I thought it would. So this will probably be the only piles we burn today. Problem is, tomorrow, it's supposed to be like 20-mile-an-hour winds. So these piles can stay active if they stay piled up like this for weeks on end. So you gotta separate them out to let the ash cool down. Tonight I'm gonna stay out here real late, and then I'll probably spread them out. Most people think you just light them up and then walk away. The danger is that those embers can stay hot for weeks on end, and you gotta make sure that you put those out. So we got enough like water around here. I'll probably be able to scoop up some water in these puddles and douse these after we get done late tonight. Well, it's been raining a ton today. We got about an inch, a little over an inch of rain. It's been severely dry around here. So today what we're gonna do is try to make California's fires look small. So earlier in this video that you're watching right now, we burned a pile right here, and then we actually burned 3 more under where this road sits. Since then, we've actually built this road out, did a bunch of clearing, moved some trees. We actually brought these trees from a different area. We've done a lot since, just like 3 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago, or how long it's been. Oh, we got fires burning. She's going.
It's taking quite some work.
I know.
Is this enough to get this going, you think?
Yeah, this will go.
You don't think I should try to pop another spot or two?
I would leave it and just move on to the next one. I'll start over there then. Oh, the pile or south side?
It's literally a north wind that's going to switch to a south wind, so whatever.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay. This one has a little bit of oil left over from some filling I did on the track the other day, so that's good. Oil will burn pretty well.
Huh?
You called in?
No.
You need to call in though.
I thought that was...
I didn't call in. Just call in, just tell them we're burning out here.
I'll tell you what, just because I'm not used to it, it's a nerve-wracking experience.
I got skid steer down at John's if we need to grab it. We can bring that up here if you want to.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll keep going, man. We'll be fine. Jared's a little nervous, as he should be. Burning is one of those things that give you that reminder in life that if one of these piles will get outside of control, you really can't do nothing. And Jared's just a little bit nervous right now at this moment. And he's looking at these piles and how big they're getting, and he's like, is it gonna be okay? And I'm like, it's wet enough, we're good right now. He's just a little shaken up right now, seeing how big these piles are getting. These limbs are pretty big. These will start burning, but you need to get really hot before that happens. So what we try to find is someplace, there goes a skunk right there. Get him running. We're gonna burn his home down a lot of creatures will get inside these piles and make little nests and homes and stuff. So thank God the skunk ain't something beautiful. I don't know how well this is unburned, but see, this is too dense. I can't get enough oxygen to burn wide open. So I'm gonna try to get the fire going just a little bit, and I'll throw some diesel over top of it to get it really going. That's hot enough. Well, we got most of the fires burning now. We're good on wind and piles are burning like they're supposed to. So I'll have to check on Jared, see if his nerves calm down a little bit now that the fires are smaller. But it's a good day to burn. Well, it's pretty much done for what we got going on for video wise. Piles are gonna be burning for the next 12 hours and eventually we'll spread them out, make sure they're not going tomorrow. After that, we're gonna go through and basically duplicating what you've already saw. We'll go back and do some surface milling, maybe a couple more piling, maybe we'll burn in the future, but probably the last thing you're gonna see is this project completely done. After we have everything done, we'll probably have you come out and you'll see new grass growing, the road's in, no more tree piles, and we'll show you the very last thing. But from here on in, it's just duplicating processes, going back in with the excavator, going back in with the bucket, moving rock, and then surface milling again, and that's pretty much it. I guess you'll see that next part, maybe in a couple months, maybe next week. Depends when this is posted. See you guys next time. Subscribe.